See, I think strategic aspect of cybersecurity you have to look at from a national security point of view. Today, security is synonymous with our survival and sustenance in almost every sense of the word, be it social, political, economic, or military. Therefore, security is no longer a good feel factor or something nice to have it. It needs to be looked at as a strategic enabler. And in that, whether these are national networks, their security, or the threat intelligence platforms which are required by the armed forces or internal security agencies, or monitoring and control of internet and media, or it is cyber defense and deterrence, particularly the military dimension of the cyber warfare. Now, these are the kind of initiatives which must be addressed as a national capability and capacity building initiative. And although there is a necessity that we really cannot avoid imports of some of these point products or technologies, but a seamlessly integrated security overlay or a credible military grade cyber defense and cyber offensive capability cannot be developed by importing some of these piecemeal products and services or platforms also. So this is something which the country has to develop in-house and roll out across these organizations. Another strategic narrative from the national security point of view has to be that how do we get together as an ecosystem. Today, if you look at Ministry of IT, Ministry of Telecom, Ministry of Defense, Ministry of Home Affairs, amongst themselves, they have created wonderful organizations. They've created a national cybersecurity policy, they've created CERT, they've created DAIRA, they've created National Critical Information Infrastructure Protection Center, many organizations. But if you look at it with all these investments also, the new technologies like artificial intelligence, quantum technologies, then Internet of Things, machine learning, robotics, they have virtually overtaken. So with the result, our networks are porous, cyber intelligence or non-cyber intelligence has serious gaps. Our network monitoring or internet monitoring again has serious gaps. And even a military grade cyber defense and deterrence is a question mark. So what needs to be done is that the present way of working in silos amongst all these ministries, it has to be seamlessly integrated. And that we thought that we have solved this problem by creating a National Cybersecurity Coordinator's Office. They're doing a wonderful job. Over the last 5 years, they have done some very credible things. But I think the impact which India really was looking for has not happened. So maybe perhaps the strategic dimension of this would be the way we went about creating the Cyberspace Commission. Then we had Atomic Energy Commission. So I think it's time that India need to create a cybersecurity commission, which probably it's through its structure, its professional focus, the technology focus, can bring around that change. And I think as a strategic capability in cybersecurity, this seems to be an absolute must step. Now the new government has come, maybe I think it is time that the executive and political leadership need to look at it from this perspective. Why I'm saying this is because the kind of cyber threats which are emerging, both military and non-military, they are forcing the planners across the world to take very, very far-reaching decisions, which includes cyber warfare. And cyber warfare today, the severity of attacks can disable, damage, or destroy the national infrastructures, including the military, to something which can take a country back as far as nearly 100 to 200 years back. So that impact, I think, that strategic dimension need to be understood by the national leadership, both political as well as executive. I think this is where I feel that a huge investment, but a coherent investment by all the stakeholders need to be done in building this capability and capacity.